Hello Gemini, and welcome to my channel. I'm losing my voice, sorry. I am so sorry that this has been delayed. Okay, I've had some virus, and I'm really fighting hard to sort out this throat infection. So I know I shouldn't be doing this and it doesn't look very professional, but there's a reason why. I'll try and speak a little bit softer. I hope you can hear me. Okay, maybe that'll work. Okay, I've been trying hard to keep up with these readings, and I'll try not to stress my voice too much here. Yeah, I've had a little bit of a virus. I think I got bitten by some mosquito, and I don't know. It's been about a week now. I've been feeling like this. Okay. So today I'm going to speak a little bit softer, and I'm sorry, it's not my normal voice setting here. But anyway, I hope all of you are okay, and thank you for coming back to me, my avid viewers and my avid followers and YouTubers, and anyone revisiting, thank you, and anyone who's new to my channel, thank you very much. Okay, so this is a general reading for Gemini. Okay, it's general. It's not. We've got the love advice corners for the love format now. I've changed the formats to the love readings, and I think I'm going to be doing love advice corners. Okay, which is spiritually guided. Okay, and this is spiritually guided. It's me and my spirit guide. Okay, and me and my spirit guide alone. Oh, that's awful. It sounds like I sound like a cartoon character now. How unprofessional is this? I am so sorry. Goodness, everything's unprofessional. Even my phone's going off now. Look, it's all going a bit pear-shaped this, but I'll try my best. Okay, so I've set out a 10 card spread here for you Gemini for July 2016, and it's a general trend for Gemini. It's not going to resonate with everyone here, but this is what my spirit guide is giving me to send out a message to people who it does resonate with, who are Gemini, and they're reaching out to these people. I don't know why it only resonates with so many and not others. I don't know why you're being reached and others aren't being reached. I can't explain that. Okay, I get people who say that my readings, you know, they can't believe how much they resonate with their situation every video, and I get other viewers who say that they don't resonate whatsoever, and I do apologize for this, but for some reason my spirit guide, my angels, are reaching out to certain people. I don't know why that's happening, and I'm sorry. Okay, so but if you would like my spirit guide and me to focus on your situation, purely your situation, we can, you know, I can deal with that and focus solely on your situation. We'll get to the bottom and give you guidance and see the bigger picture and see what's going on. Okay, so if it doesn't resonate, you can always try that. Just email me. Okay, the email is on this video, and as you will see it here on the video somewhere, I think up here, and oh, it's down in the descriptions area. Okay, Gemini, let's have a look. And I do apologise about my croaky voice. Okay, oh goodness, it's not very, I feel like a little cartoon character. I'm really sorry. Okay, I have got, this is a general reading, but we've got the Lovers card, which is spinning your general situation is spinning from the love situation here, spinning off. somebody's won a false defeat here, either you or the other person. I feel like you're teaching someone a lesson here, and they're actually experiencing some sort of karmic lesson. So that's in the background of this situation, in your general situation. So you're either teaching someone a lesson. I think you're teaching someone a lesson here. This is the main thing in July. Gemini, you don't like the way somebody has behaved here. And now the other person feels like they thought they defeated you, but they haven't. In whatever aspect or capacity that means to you, Gemini. I've seen here that this person, I've got the King of Swords here, this person thought they got total power over you. Bit of a power struggle, yeah, definitely a power struggle here. It's affected, why it's coming generally, is because it's affected your whole environment here. You know, your home living, it's kind of affecting you because you don't know which direction you're going to go now. That was something that you planned on, that into your future with this person. But you can't, Gemini, it seems like you can't accept this behaviour. Or they're not accepting it from you. There's been petty arguing, a lot of arguing here. I think that's as well, it's more like, it's more of a power struggle here. Like a power struggle between you and this person. And what's happened is that you are a very strong character. They are a very strong character, okay? They are strong character. They've got a very nice soft side. This isn't a love reading, it's just that it's affecting your whole life, this. And you're both sort of on a bit of a power struggle here. They want to overbear you for some reason. They want to have control over you. But I think the karmic lesson here is that they can't gain control over you. So now I think there's a separation, but in this separation, what's going to happen in general, going into the general reading here, honestly, while this separation, or I don't know, maybe you don't speak for a while, or you avoid each other for a while, or maybe it's you and your husband, or you and your partner, or you've just, you know, whatever. It could even be your children, you know, you've got a power struggle over teenagers, okay? That could be the situation here, Gemini, as well. It doesn't have to be a lover. It could be over the family, over your children. You're having a power struggle. You feel like you're losing control here. Okay. But this other person, as you have now, I think you've had enough. You've had enough. I can see you've had enough of it. And you've backed away, and you think, well, if you can't accept me, if you can't accept my rules, or if you can't accept who I am, if you can't accept my standards, if you can't accept my values, if you can't accept these things that I don't like, then I'm sorry. I think you're going to have to be this way, Gemini. I think you're going to have to back away to gain your boundaries here. Okay, that's what I'm picking up. You're going to have to step away to gain your boundaries. Yeah, the other person has realised this now, that you're moving out of their environment. Or if it's your kids, you've probably said to your kids, look, you know, go to wherever, because I don't want this anymore, I've had enough of this, and you're really putting your foot down. There's been a lot of bickering and arguing, power struggles. I mean, I can see you there thinking, oh, I really need this at the moment. Do I really need this at the moment? Haven't I got enough to sort out? And, you know, and also I think the other person's thinking this as well. You seem to be at loggerheads over power. But it's more that you wanting, all you want is to be shown more respect. That's all. You've done nothing to earn disrespect either. You've done nothing to earn this disrespect that they're showing. And it's all come to a head, and you've had enough. And if it is a partner, you're kind of separating, either separating physically from them, or separating, you're pulling away, you're distancing yourself away. You've had enough of this, telling me what to do, overpowering me, this alpha male thinking that they can dominate you, but you run a big huge corporation and you're a businesswoman, and yet this man thinks he can come strolling in and start to push you around. And you have got your feminine side, you have, and you've done nothing to for this person to be like this. For some reason they have put it onto their mind that they're going to overpower you and dominate you. So yeah, there's a big power struggle here. Separation. There could be, it's either family or it's partners in the household, or it's partners where you know, you've just started out and you've reached a point where you need to find your identity in this relationship. So then there becomes this power struggle, you know, and you don't seem to be getting over this power struggle. They don't seem to understand that you need some respectability because you've got high values. There's some misunderstandings here. So this is what you're doing, Gemini, is you are teaching this person a huge lesson, you know, to respect your boundaries, to respect who you are, okay. I think in previous readings as well, you've been working, I've got you, you know, you've worked a lot, and, you know, in the love situation, that you've been working a lot, and the partner, I think, pulled away or something, or they're not happy because you're always working and they're like a pea in a drum, that kind of thing, and lonely. So you may, Gemini, felt you had the whole power over that situation, but this person has walked away. It's either you've walked away or over something, a power struggle, or you not accepting their values, their boundaries, their needs and their values, and you're not respecting those, and so they pulled away, and you thought you'd got total power over this, or it could be the other way around. There have been a lot of battles here for power. Yes. So here we are with this separation thing, or pulling away or distancing, okay, and then that leaves you both to contemplate and think, okay. And if you're the Gemini that's been working a lot and the other person's been neglected, or vice versa, you feel this you'll realise that this person means what they're saying, and they may even be going into the love sector here. I know it's bleeding into each other. There may even be another person around, another person interested in your partner, and showing them attention, and actually being a total gentleman towards her, okay, or If it's a man, vice versa, it's a man that feels that he's pulled away, and he may feel, you know, male or female. I've got here as well that this person, if you're not living together, like I said, it seems in the work situation, I'm picking up that you're always working away, you're always on the move, and your partner never saw you, or you literally was living separate lives but together. Or the other person thought, or you thought, that even living apart like that was being together. You thought this, or the other person thought this. I think you thought this, Gemini, I'm not sure, but you're the one that's been working a lot, and you love reading. The other person has felt very neglected. So we're in this situation where you're separated and you're left now with this big void. I'll say it's you for now, but it could be vice versa. It could be the other way around here. So yeah, some travelling here where you never see each other hardly. So that's why we've got this travel card here. But there is going to be an invitation. I think you want to sort this out, whether it's your children or whether it's a partner, you want to sort it out, okay? So there's going to be an invitation. Oh, let's meet and talk about. One of you is going to man up, okay? Man up and say, come on, let's sit down at the table and let's talk about this, okay? What's going on here? Because I think you just thought you could, I think you or this other person who travelled a lot thought they could just come and go as they pleased, and the other person was just going to stick around, but it's not their standards at it. They're saying to you, wait a minute, this is not my standards, this is not who I am, this is not who I am deep down. I have to be with someone, you know, not part-time. Yes, and on that point I'll just take a little drink. So you're separating, and it's making you think this person means this. This person means this now, okay? So there's going to be an invite. Maybe you'll invite this person, or they'll invite. I think I've got a feeling you're going to invite this person, Gemini. I do. I also feel as well there's some elements of a fire sign in here, like Gemini, Aries kind of quality. And if you watch the Gemini love reading as well, that resonates with, not the Gemini, yeah, the Gemini love reading, and also the Aries love reading. It all sort of ties up with this, Gemini. It does. It does. Yeah, I've just sort of got that feeling there. I don't know why that is. Okay, or maybe it's you starting to man up and be like a fire sign and having a lot of fire to go and sort this problem out, okay? And so you're going to make this invite. You want to sort it out, get to the bottom of what's going on here. And it's embarrassing when you've got a power struggle like this, and you've both got to sit down at a table and you've both got to say, well, I don't like being dominated, and the other are bullied, and then the other person has got to say, well, neither do I don't like to be dominated or bullied. And it seems that you're trying to stop each other from doing that, but all you want at the end of the day is the same thing. There's also the values and the boundaries as well that you want to enforce values and integrity, respectability. So I've got you, after this invite, you meet up, you talk, and you know, you're going to get over these obstacles here. You are going to get over these obstacles, but I think it's going to take a while. It's not going to be something you thought that could be easily sorted out. You, Gemini, thought, oh, we'll sort this out easily. What I'll do, I'll just meet up, we'll talk about it, I'll put her back in a place. What I'll do is I'll put her back in a place and dominate her again, or dominate him again. And you think, you know, you're going to do it opposite to what this person wants you to do. And I think this is the problem. This is the problem on this meeting. You're going to try to put this person in their place. It says you will get over these obstacles, but it's going to be, you know, I've got a man here, you are the Emperor. I'm coming up as a man here, but could be man or woman. So you're going to go along thinking, oh, I'll sort this out, and I'll put her in a place. How dare she do this to me when I've been working 24/7, I've been travelling, and all I've been doing is building up an empire here. Or whatever. Okay, so you're going to go with that attitude. And then she's going to walk off again. Or he's going to walk off again. And you're going to feel very hurt about this. And you're thinking, oh, I've been, you know, I've been sort of called my bluff, if you like, and it's going to hurt you because you feel, and this other person I think even might say to you, and this is affecting your whole working life, your whole life. This is why it's coming to the general reading, because it's affecting your general life, because you now have to think, oh, I've got to cut down on my working life, my workload, so I can accommodate this person into my life. Oh, I've got to cut down on my working life so I can accommodate my children into my life, okay? And there's lots of general things you need to sort out to be able to fit these people who have needs into your life. Okay, I do get an element, Gemini, of selfishness here. I do. Although you're a very, very hard worker. You just expect people to go along with you. And maybe, or vice versa, they're expecting you to go along with them. But this element here of fire sign, you need to watch the Aries. Go and watch the Aries video for the Love Advice Corner, because I don't know, it's so close, it's so close. So they're going to really put their foot down because they want to, or you, vice versa, whoever in this situation feels that they're not getting their needs met. But going by what the Gemini love reading said, it seems like you're taking somebody for granted here. And the Aries, seems like they're taking you for granted. You know, the Aries love reading, there's some elements here, maybe the other person's the Aries. So you're going to get, not slapped across the face, but you're going to get called your bluff here. You've gone along, putting your foot down, manning up with this, dominate, I'll dominate this person into position, you know? And this person has said that's it. Don't you talk to me like that ever again, okay? How dare you? Putting pressure on this person to comply, okay? And now this person walked away, walked off completely, okay? And in fact, I think I also feel that if it's a love not children situation, I also feel that it may be a partner that's walking away and also got someone else that's interested in them, who's actually showing them respect, showing them that they are valued, and showing them that they understand their mind, and they're spending time with this person in July. You're on the brink of losing this person. You know that. You know that, Gemini. You know that. You've been selfish and you've taken this person for granted. If you are a businessman, you've been floating around the world. God knows where you've been. You've been to Australia, America, Arizona, New York, Phuket, in wherever, in Thailand. You've been all over the place, and this person is just waiting for you to come back from whichever place. I'm going to such and such this time. I'm not here this time. I'll only be able to spend a week with you, a couple of days, and in that time we can go to the ball game, or we can go, to, if you're not in the fortunate position of being with, if you're not a wealthy gentleman, Gemini, I'm picking you up as a wealthy gentleman, and you have lots of fingers in a lot of pies here, all over the world. If you're not that person, and if you are that person, you need to start to put your emotional life in order here, because one day you're going to end up alone with no one, or maybe anyone that'll be with you just for the money. Otherwise, if it's just generally a relationship where there's a power struggle, or you've just met and you've just, or it's family dynamics where there's a power struggle and you're fighting with each other in the home, and you've got teenage kids, and you say to your teenage son, who say to, for instance, this is a for instance, you say to your teenage son who's 17, you're going to have to leave home now because I can't cope with you dominating this house and making a bad atmosphere every time you come walking through that door. I am not going to put up with you laying the law down. Okay, so this situation, and maybe the teenager will leave for a while and stay with friends or what have you, and then decide. This is where then the meeting comes in, that you meet each other, you talk about it, then you think, this person thinks if I dominate my way back in, I will sort this out. But no, this other person's not having this, okay, and they're going to hurt you. They're going to really stick the knife in here. Say no, this stops now. I'm not dealing with this anymore. Yeah. So this is a bit complicated, isn't it? Sometimes I wish these readings, the Aquarius reading was so straightforward, and I wish that some of the readings were straightforward, but sometimes they do get a bit convoluted. This time apart, this make it, this other person or you are going to say, that's it, no more. After the realisation that it's finished and this person now is walking away. You, Gemini, I'm saying it's you, but it could be you, Gemini, are thinking, oh my God, what do I do now? I've tried to enforce my will on this person, but they're not having it. And they've gone. And not only have they gone, they've met someone better. They've met someone that seems to respect that person's values. And so what do you do now, Gemini? What do you do now? Gemini, what do you do now? What do you do? You might be saying to me, oh, that's not me, it's the other person. Okay, if it's the other way around. I've also got a mix of Aries here. Maybe it's the other way around here. But say it's you, Gemini, what are you going to do now? What is your plans now that you thought you could enforce your will on this person and they've just walked away with someone else? Or, you know, or if it's, you know, it's not working, this enforcement of your will. Or you may be the teenager that's been kicked out of the home, and you know, there's a lot of intolerance here of being overbearing of control and will. So there you are, left there to think, what do I do now? What do I do? How do I deal with this now? I can't be dominating. What choice do I have? Okay, eventually this is going to sort itself out and bring contentment. You will bring contentment back into the home again. But it's going to take you, or the, you know, it's going to take you or the other person, I think, to really stick the knife in and go and prove the point here for you to change. I think all they want is respect. All they want is respect, to be valued and not be taken for granted. That's all they want. And that's where they've stick the knife in, because you've gone back and you've started with the old dominating. You know, I'm not going to change for you. It's starting to be a bit, sometimes, I don't know even if physical violence, maybe from a teenage son, which is not nice. I hope not. So we have 3 angel cards here, and 3 angel cards say that this is out there saying how you need to deal with this. You have to get back to basics, it says. It does say give this person freedom. Got the freedom card. You need to give them freedom, and also freedom from being bullied. And also you need to get back to nature, which means getting back to wooing your partner, or get back to sit down at a table if it's your children and get back to basics and talk about what it is that people need in their family. Okay, what is going on here? Why are you behaving like this? And you know, although they are a teenager, they go through a lot of hormonal changes. That's where the nature comes in. And also, yeah, freedom of control here. Freedom, I think that's it. Freedom, because we've got the prison there. We've got a prison, depicting a prison, which is like being trapped. So all this, you know, all this control is making somebody feel trapped. And they you know, they've got a free spirit. They want to have freedom. They don't want to feel trapped. Okay, so give this person freedom. Let them go for a while, yeah. And then after some time apart, maybe time apart from, if you know, if it's the children aspect, time apart. Then you need to get back to nature, which means going for nice walks, doing beautiful things together, spending time together. This is what this is all about. And doing beautiful things, going to the beach together, going for lovely walks together, going for a weekend break somewhere together, doing things that you shared that were in common together. And it says and relax, you know, or maybe go to a concert. We've got music there. Or go to a concert, something that you enjoyed together, that you shared together. And then you'll bring back this contentment again, and that's where, when you get that contentment back, that's where you need to sit down and say, look, what happened there? What happened? Why did we do that? And explain, or the other person or you explain, I felt neglected, you was never there, we needed to spend time together. You was travelling backwards and forwards to other countries, I never saw you. So yes, it does affect your general life here, because you're going to have to change your life for all this to fit in and harmonise with everyone, okay? I think, yeah, that's where it's affecting your general situation, because you've got to think, right, I've got to take in consideration, I've got to take in consideration these people, this other person here, and I need to adapt my life now. So, and how am I going to do that in general, in my generality of my life? How am I going to do that? And it says here, wish upon a star. I think wish upon a star, because if you do get this right, this is a perfect partnership, perfect family, a perfect situation. You just need to get your things in order, Gemini, and will bring back contentment. And it's going to take the last clarification card here from the Oracle. It's going to take teamwork. 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 You've got two very strong characters here. Nobody's going to back down. If you've got teenage children, they've got strong characters, nobody's backing down. And it's taking somebody to stick the knife in to say, I'm going, I'm walking off into the sunset with another person, for you to realise that things have got to change here. It's a very harsh lesson to learn, but it says wish upon a star, because this situation, if you change it in a positive way, and it's going to take teamwork, lots of talking together, and letting this person have freedom to be who they are, instead of overbearing them and being selfish, you'll get a very nice, contented life, Gemini. So I will leave it at that, Gemini. That's turned out to be complicated. It's mostly general reading, this, because you've got to adapt everything now. You've got to adapt everything, even if it's about your family and your children, your teenage children. Maybe you've got to build an annex so they can go and live, or maybe, you know, maybe you might have to finance an apartment for your son that's causing all these problems to go and live in. Or whatever the situation is, okay. It's to do with family dynamics, and it's to do with the home, and it's to do with changing things to adapt to, adapt to things, and how you're going to live in the future. Okay, so that's gone on and on and on, that reading, and I don't know why it drifted like this, but it did. Gemini, it seems you've got a lot on your plate here, a lot to sort out. What I'll do, I'll have to go now. It's like, whoa, it's gone really. And I wish you lots of luck with that, okay. So I will leave that where the angels and the spirit guide has given you advice here. On what to do, I will leave it at that, okay. And I will send you lots of love and lots of blessings, okay. Bye bye.